Hello, hello, Taurus. Welcome to Daughter Wind Tarot. My name is Mara, and yeah, I'll be taking care of you today. So glad you came to visit. I've got a new lighting set up. It's a little, I'm here in Arizona, and it's really overcast today, although it's really warming up, of course, so that's pretty exciting. So I figured I'd try something a little new. I know some other ones I looked like I was in a cave. Let's see here really quickly. I do have a video. I am going to put the link down below downstairs if you want to take a look at that. That just gives you a little more information how I interpret my tarot readings, but time is not linear. Whenever you're guided to watch this, is when Spirit wants you to watch it. I do set the intention for 7 days out. Also, the way I read the cards, I just read the gender off of the cards so it doesn't confuse me, but we all have masculine and feminine energy in us. So feel free also to flip the perspectives if the scenario works where it's in a vice versa situation, then absolutely go ahead and do that. I'm reading energy that's in and around you, people that are in your environment, someone that you may think about a lot, or vice versa. But if it doesn't fit, don't shoehorn it in. It's not your story. If it doesn't resonate, find another reader. We all tap into different collectives at different times. So, and you'll know if it resonates. You're like, oh shit, that's my life. And if it's not, then just go ahead and get on out of here. No tea, no shade, no hate towards me or anyone else, but if someone's going through a rough time or awesome time and it's not you, if you feel the need to comment, which I would love your comments, likes, and subscribes, please just make sure it's in, we've got some good positive vibes going on, okay? All right, so this message is for the collective of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, and Venus. All right, let's do this, my bulls. I am a Taurus rising in Vedic, so, and I'm just stubborn as all get out, so I harness your energy a lot. It's one of my favorites, and I love food, so I love pleasure. The Venusian. All right, yeah, I'm learning all my planets and stuff like that. Don't mind me, I'm nerding out. Okay, let's see here. What messages do we have for the collective? Cards out, get a feel for them, and I'll show you what's popping out, okay? What's going on, Taurus? Oh, I guess I see what's going on. Alrighty, so we have Hierophant in reverse. My light's kind of blowing this out, but it'll work for now. I have the Emperor upright, Page of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and Three of Swords. All right. So right off the bat, it looks like with the Hierophant in reverse, we have a reversal or of some type of contract. The Hierophant represents institutions, contracts, marriage, and so in the reverse, it means the moving away from that, the breaking of, if you will. A lot of people will see it as like a divorce card, but it could be anything. It could be work. We have an Emperor here, which is next. So this could be you, Taurus. It is, I believe it is a Taurian card. The Emperor is someone that's gone through a lot. He's my CEO. He manages a lot. He has a lot of responsibilities. A lot of people depend on him, right? So a good thing is he is in the upright. When he's not in the upright, no bueno. But he looks, man, he looks tired. He looks worn. His brow is furrowed, and he is looking like this, kind of at that Hierophant, that contract, that broken contract. It doesn't look very happy about it. And then we have our Page of Swords in reverse. Usually upright, that is a page that's coming in very quickly with a message of truth. And so in reverse, my interpretation of that is that there is something, that there's some deceit there. There's some possible lies or untruths or even omissions, right? Depending on, a lot of people don't see omissions as lies. I kind of do, but you're subject to my perspective today and my reading skills. So, well, what is bestowed upon me, I should say, my gifts. Then we also have a Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. But he's usually coming, in the upright, he's usually coming with a gift, something tangible. So it looks like something's being withdrawn. And possibly very quickly. Just because he's slow moving when he's going forward. And now there's a withdrawal of an offer. And it looks like it might have been sudden, I think is what I'm thinking. And then for the last card we have here is Three of Swords. So I was like, what's going on, Taurus? And then Three of Swords came out. Now, to be honest with you, it did come out horizontally, but it was leaning, it didn't come out straight horizontal. It was more of a diagonal. And so I went ahead and took it in the upright versus the reverse, or versus just horizontal. So heartbreak is heartbreak, right? It's either it didn't happen, or it did happen. I don't think there's any like middle ground of like, well, it was kind of sort of heartbreak. So let's get into this, Taurus, and see what's going on with you. There. Now, again, energy in and around you, so this may not be your story, and if it's not, you can try and, it might be someone that you're dealing with, it could be an Empress versus Emperor, but that is the energy that I'm rolling with, because that's what the cards gave me. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get a little more information on the Hierophant. I might even pull out, this might be a long one, in fact. Man, I'm 7 minutes in. Time goes fast. Okay, tell me about the Hierophant in reverse. Tell me about the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, got an Eight of Swords here. So, in your head, Ace of Swords is, man, oh man. Okay. Okay, so this is bracketed like this. So I have an Eight of Swords, which is all up in your head. This is imaginary fears, doubts that that butterfly can get out of there if they wanted, right? Could open up those wings and avoid those swords, but not doing it. About an offer, it's not in the reverse, but it's bracketed. What's next here is Three of Wands, so it seems like there wanted to be an offer made, an offer to work together. But we have 10 of Cups in reverse. So that tells me that between the two of them, Eight of Swords with Ace of Pentacles and wanting to work together, and then the 10 of Cups in reverse, that is what you're in your head about. And we did have an offer withdrawn here. So it looks like, yeah, something's not happening. There isn't a completion in gifts and working together, a new start in the 3D, because we'll get into it further, but because of fears and thoughts that are in the head. Okay, so Taurus, get out of your head. What are you doing? What are you doing? Or it could be vice versa, but I just calls it as it sees it. All right, but it depends. If I'm, tapping into very masculine, it seems like I am. I've got the Empress or the Empress. I could be talking to my masculines versus my feminines, and it really could be vice versa. So we're all here to get a little more information, right? Okay, so tell me about the Emperor. Tell me about the Emperor spirit. Okay. Myrrh. All right. Okay. Let's get one more. Let's get one more clarifier. Very interesting. Okay. So first up, I got Nine of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands speaks to me about almost to the 10, right? The 10s are a lot of burdens, so a lot of things that you've gone through. In the traditional tarot, you've got the guy, he's all beat up. He's just gone through so much, and he just has to go through, you know, one more step before he gets to the end. So in reverse. Oh, jeez. And it still landed reverse. Gosh. You know what? Because I don't want to steer anybody wrong, I am going to look at my notes really quickly. Sorry, I just, you know, I'm just starting to read reversals, and so I have it in my head, but I don't want to put it out there unless, let's see here. Yeah. Inner resource. Okay, struggle, overwhelm, defensiveness, paranoia. You know, because Nine of Wands is breaking through and getting through to the next step. So that's the headspace of the Emperor, just not feeling very accomplished, feeling defeated. But then I got this, I got the Two of Wands, and it did come out exactly horizontal. And so I feel like, you know, Two of Wands is moving forward with gusto and passion and knowing what you want and going towards that 3 that you can collaborate, but it's that inner decision. And here I feel that, you know, you're kind of on the fence, and you're on the fence because you want to offer the Ace of Wands. So cool. I really should probably turn down my light, but you can see it here. Ace of Wands, wanting a new passionate start with someone, right? And to come in, ooh, I love this though, as the Son of Cups, which is a Knight of Cups, wanting to give an offer of love. So those two came out upright. So I feel like this is the inner struggle that we were talking about with this Eight of Swords and wanting to work together with someone. To get your 10 of Cups, which right now is not working. But it looks like you're on the fence. You're feeling very defeated and feeling just in your head and paranoid, wanting to give this offer and wanting to move ahead. But I feel like there's still a little hope there. Let's see here. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Lies, submission, very, very immature. Ooh, ooh. All right. So we've got the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, which I like seeing the 8 of Cups, right? Ooh, and I like seeing that for sure. So we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So very immature energy, can be definitely deceptive. Little white lies, little omissions, straight out, flat out lies. But again, that immature headspace. But it looks like, you know, definitely gone through something. We know the Emperor has always gone through something, but that's such a brutal card, I swear. I don't know, maybe because I'm just an animal lover that I would rather see the guy with the sword through his head than like an animal with the sword through its eye. So just, man, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of conflict. But moving on, right? This 8 of Cups, and it's such a dreary 8 of Cups. There's nothing left here for you. None of these cups are full. So moving forward, I do like that, but it's a very somber feeling, right? It doesn't feel awesome. But then I see 4 of Cups in reverse, which I love. I'm not a big fan of. I'm an action taker. Okay, so I hate seeing the 4 of Cups because it's greed, it's bored, it's apathetic, you know, just not really caring, just kind of like, meh. You know, I can't, it's milquetoast. That's why I don't like a 4 of Cups. So seeing that in reverse, I really do like that. We might get this a little further. I don't know. Quick like a bunny. We're going to check out this Nine of Pentacles in reverse and 3 of Swords. And then I might try and pull out the Lenormand or Kipper. See if you can get a little more. All right. Knight of Pentacles. All right. Just got the Mother of Wands out. So let's see what's going on with this. We got you, Taurus. We got you. Ooh, okay. So, 9 of Pentacles. So we have a Mother of Wands. So traditional tarot, that would be the Queen of Wands. So it looks like the Emperor might be moving towards the Queen of Wands, but this Queen of Wands looks very protective. Sometimes I see her as just very seductive and just, you know, the hot mama, but right here she looks very on defense, right? Looks like an offer was withdrawn from her. Not feeling so awesome, right? Five of Cups here, my crying over spilt milk, Debbie Downer, very disappointed. Another kind of apathetic card, but this one's more kind of that thumb-sucking. Now, it could be that something went wrong, right? I mean, it looks like obviously something went wrong, but definitely not in a good space. I can relate to that sometimes. I got to get my head out of my ass and, you know, to stop being an Eeyore. But I love seeing the Six of Swords, because this is also, you know, hearkening back to this, is moving on towards your happy, going through the swamp, dodging those swords and going towards your rainbow and having, you know, but the path is clear here. The path is clearing up and getting lighter from where you were. Tell me about this Three of Swords, this heartbreak. Again, doesn't mean necessarily, I mean, if it came out with like a Seven of Swords, I would say third party, but it's just heartbreak to me. Oh, okay, so we have a true pair on the board. We've got a Father of Wands. So this is connected to this heartbreak, right? Father of Wands, passionate. Passionate, but in the reverse, manipulative, dispassionate, possibly even cold. You know, that's usually the swords, but that's kind of what I'm getting off of this here. Okay, so after that, dispassion. So heartbreak, right? Heartbreak. We have a King of Wands, heartbreak. We've got a Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is usually the pre-Empress card. You know, being single. I think that's what this Mother of Wands is. So he's heartbroken. We have the Mother of Wands. See those colors that are coordinating? Yeah, I feel like this Nine of Pentacles, heartbroken over walking away from collaboration, the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, and no longer offering, you know, having an offer here. So I feel like this energy belongs to the Mother of Wands, and that she's standing in her singleness and her power and not really needing anybody. And heartbroken, gosh, over, it's so bright. I'm sorry for blowing it out, but I'm trying to get this lighting even. A Four of Wands, so a broken foundation. So heartbroken, but a Mother of Wands, standing in her power. And it looks like walking away from a foundation, a possible foundation, but it doesn't look like there was a lot of foundation here in the first place. So I'm not getting a feeling. And there's, you know, there isn't a Seven of Wands. Feels like the Emperor's really going through something, and that the Mother of Wands is just really sad about it. And moving away from the connection, moving away from that contract. You know what? I'm just going to pull out the Lenormand really quickly. We're going to get a couple of more cards, and then we'll get some animal advice and maybe a Moonology card. Oh, man. But it does, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel very permanent, even though it just feels like up in the air. It feels like things can be changed. You know, I try and talk about transmuting these energies. That's because you're sitting, I'm reading the energy that's in and around you right now, right? But it doesn't look like there's any permanent or definitive. Yeah, there's a broken foundation. It didn't feel like there was much in the first place. But I feel like there's still hope. Okay. Lenormand, can you give me more on this story? Tell me about this. You tell me about Ten of Cups in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. Got the book, so knowledge. Well, that's what we're asking. Oh, knowledge. Did somebody get knowledge? Did somebody find out something? Tell me about the Seven of Cups in reverse. That's why I love these cards. They get really serious really quickly. That wanted to come out, but I only take flyers. What do we need to know? What is this knowledge? Oh. Knowledge of communication. What was communicated? What was communicated? Ooh, the birds sometimes mean gossip. It depends on Whoa, okay. Let me put these down. I'm going to take a look at them, okay? Wants me to stick to my 3s. Okay, got it. No, okay. Okay, I'm going to get 2 more cards. Try and finish this out. I think I know what's going on. Oh. Okay, that was upright. Oh. All right, we're getting somewhere here. So just really quickly, hang with me. So I feel like I get the story. So the Emperor came into some knowledge, right? The birds brought that knowledge in and had a tower moment. Okay, had a tower moment. Tower moment had to be strong. That's what this polar bear, the polar bear is all about spirit, divine protection, but polar bears really have no natural enemies. And so it represents strength and will. And so having the strength to go towards your true north is what I see this compass. Go towards, and the compass really depends on what's around it. And I have the woman. And I feel like the polar bear, oh, that's so cute. So I feel like wanting to go towards probably this Mother of Wands over here. And I love this. Let's see if I can, okay, let me hold it up the way it came out. So you've got a polar bear swimming. Polar bears are in the North Pole. I don't know if they're in the Arctic for sure. I don't know if they're in the in Antarctica. I don't know. That's really interesting. So he's swimming towards his true north and towards his woman here. I don't know if I can show boobies on the YouTubes. Oh, shusha. Wanting to give an offer of love, right? That 10 of Cups in reverse, wanting to give an offer, and I feel like he's on his way. But in the meantime, we've got death, which I love seeing death. I do have Scorpio in my chart, but I've learned, because I used to get like heart palpitations when I saw a tower or the death card, and then I just had to, get over myself and realize that, when there's death, that means something has ended. It's not just lingering, whatever. It is time to restart. That is rebirth. So I actually love seeing that. Lenormand, can you tell me anything else about... So wanting to give an offer of love on the way to healing, on the way, rebirthing, getting a new perspective. Anything else, Lenormand? Anything else? Anything else I can tell my Taurians? One more. Ooh. Luck, money, prosperity. That's what's in your future. That's what's in your future if you decide to make this offer and you get out of that 8 of Swords energy. Oh my God. Okay, let's try and get one more here. This is turning around. Oh, I freaking love tarot. I do, right? Wow. Okay. So wanting to move towards prosperity. That's what the fish represent. A lot of time, it actually means money and prosperity, but it also means luck. And with a message of love, towards healing, the bouquet is just one of the most positive cards in the world. To transmute everything. And I love that because it's right. Out came the sickle or the scythe, the scythe. I don't know how to pronounce it. I say the sickle, the harvesting, right? Harvesting away what? The pests. The pests of whatever is eating away at you, whether that be addiction, whether that be gossip, family, social circle, toxic environments, right? Very toxic environments. Can you get one more card for me? I'm going to ask Kippers, see if we can get any characters. Let me get some advice. Oh my God. Cutting away the pests to move towards love, right? Love. Swan's mate for life, yo. And we did have a true pair. We had King of Wands and Queen of Wands on here. All right, I'm going to ask Le Kipper. Last Kipper. Can you give me any change? Okay, so I've got change. So something's changing, right? Something's coming up. I just want to see if we can get any characters, like any real characters here. We'll get some advice. I got adjudication and occupation. So working, but waiting for a decision to come in. Waiting for a change and a decision. Working towards what? Kipper, can you tell me who we're dealing with here? Sorry, I'm trying to hurry. I'm so excited. I don't want this to go too long, but I decided not to do extendeds. My extendeds, my Patreon page will all be, oh, journey. We've got more change right under. Well, we saw that ship earlier in the Lenormand. Do we have anybody? Okay, so we have a man. We have main male. I'm thinking this is our emperor. But it could not. It could be, you know, same sex. But that's why I like these cards so much. Ooh, possibly, right? I've got two dudes here. So I've got main male and the wealthy man. So wealthy man could be emperor. Main male could be Queen of Wands, that Queen of Wands energy. But, yeah. All right, that's what I wanted to ask the Kipper for. We're going to get a little advice, and then we will send you on your way. So I love that. Walking towards making a decision in love, moving towards you're happy and getting over that heartbreak. Yeah, that's beautiful, Taurus. See? We just got to hang in there. We just got to hang in there till the end. Let's see here. What advice? Ooh, okay. All right, that came out upside down, so I'm going to take it upside down and read you the protection message. It is Parrot Spirit, which is watch your words. Okay. Woo. And Koala. Blueprint. The Koala knows the blueprint. Matthew McConaughey. Thank you, Santaro. So, beautiful, beautiful card. Watch your words. Came out in reverse. And, oh, our Koala Spirit. I don't know if that's gonna. All right, came out in reverse. Let's read these off really quickly. And then, so I don't forget, I will pull a quick moon card as well, okay? All right. All right, Taurus, we get there in the end, right? Okay, protection message. Are you aware of what you're saying to yourself and others? Oh, that Eight of Swords. Parrot Spirit shows up as a reminder to heed the words that flow from your mouth, your pen, and your keyboard. Be mindful of the beliefs that you have internalized. Are they what you choose to believe? Are you communicating with integrity? Parrot Spirit wants you to listen to what you say and your motives for saying it. You know, sometimes that Emperor spirit or energy can be a little sharp, you know, used to being in power, not the nicest. In delivering. Right speech is called for now, which means you're called to reflect on the beliefs that you've parroted by people, that have been parroted by people so often that you simply accepted them unquestioningly. Journal about what you truly believe and wish to see in the world and in your life. Write words affirming that you value what you value. Speak them aloud, expressing gratitude for what is just coming into being. Your voice has power, and you can change the conversation in your heart and in the world around you. Parrot represents the law of praise, so you are called to speak the truth and speak with love. Awesome. And then we have Koala. I'm just thinking, did I turn my volume up high enough? I hope so. Let's see here. Koala Spirit. Protection message for Koala Spirit. Let's see here. Are you feeling uneasy and mistrustful of the world? Have you been hiding in a safe spot, afraid to venture out because you're convinced that life and other people will disappoint you? Koala Spirit has appeared to let you know that your faith is misplaced. The present safety you seek is already passing away because all things are temporary and outer conditions are always changing. Find your safety by placing your faith and trust in Spirit, who will grow the abundance that is already yours. Perhaps you're acting slowly and overly cautious because you lack faith that there is more for you out there than what you know. Have you boxed yourself into a safe place that has nothing else to give you and become so familiar with it that you've forgotten to explore? Are you feeling pessimistic and convinced there's nothing more out there for you? Koala Spirit reminds you that your self-care is meant to replenish you so that you can venture out again in faith, trusting that there is no limit to the joy Spirit wants you to experience. Be good to yourself and reconnect with spirit to reclaim your faith in things yet unseen. Blueprint, koala knows the whole story, knows what's going on. So just that laid back, chill out, let the mental torture go, breathe, watch your words, be kind, especially right now. This Mercury, there it goes, this Mercury retrograde is killing me. I haven't felt, I mean, since the eclipses, since January, I haven't felt this out of sorts in a very long time. I keep getting this damn card. Pardon my French. But it's very, very applicable to your situation. Nothing yet is set in stone. Your mutable moon. Mutable, right? Taurus, I believe, is a fixed sign. You like to dig your heels in. This is a mutable energy. This means that everything is dependent on your situation. Obviously your situation, sorry. But your reaction to the situation. You know, what can you do? You can definitely change your thoughts, get out of your head, pull your head out of your ass, right? I had to do that the past 3 days. You know, I've been going through something myself, and even to the point I've been so angry and so bitter and so just like in the mers. Oh my gosh. And I just had to, you know, do the things, do a little self-care, wash my ass, wash my hair, eat the food that I like. I food prep that like calms me down. I love cooking. And so just do the things that you love to do, even though you're at home and you feel like you're like, oh, I'm always at home or whatever, but take a damn bath. I know people say that. Sing in the shower, like dance around naked, cook the foods that you want, you know, and do something different. Don't do the same old and just zone out with Netflix or whatever or not think about. If you got to cry about something, if you got to purge it out, but I don't want you to miss out on your 10 of Cups, and that's where it seems like it's going, and I feel like it's really up to you in order to make a decision on what you're going to do, okay? So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you come back to visit, and we'll see you next time. We'll send you on your way. See you later.